Okay, so we got to talk about this because I only have a few minutes before everybody comes in here and gets after me. Listen, this weekend is absolute pandemonium. So I couldn't help but notice that every time somebody talks about a military family PCS in San Diego, they think all we care about is our beaches, not realizing that most of our bases are all near bodies of water and or beaches. But after helping so many military families move here, I've realized that's not even why they love living in San Diego. So in this video, I'm going to break down the top reasons why I think military families love San Diego so much, and stick around for the last one because I know you're going to love that one. But keep an eye out just in case some Comic-Conners come at me. Okay, so depending on when I actually post this video, I will probably be in Comic-Con or doing some type of Comic-Con-like event. One of my friends is actually a stunt woman for some of the ladies that were in Black Panther, so I'm going to go support her at her panel. But here's the craziest thing. San Diego has so much to do, and I always get so disappointed when I see another big things to do in San Diego video and it's all about the beaches or the water, and I'm like, there's so much more here. And as someone like you who's had to PCS to some of the other bases we have around the world, you guys know what I'm talking about, right? I've been to Oki, I've been to 29 Palms, unfortunately, Camp Lejeune, Jacksonville. Like, I've done so many of these places, and I can tell you there is a uniqueness about living here in San Diego and getting orders here that you are absolutely going to love. And it's probably one of the reasons why most veterans end up getting out and staying here if they can afford it. So number one is going to be the weekends really do change. I mean, San Diego is probably one of the only bases I've personally ever been to, or one of the only locations I've ever been for that matter, where on any given time I can experience some different side of the weather spectrum, right? I was even going to do a fun video one time where I talked about the fun things you could do on one weekend here in San Diego. And in that video, I was going to go surfing in the morning, go snowboarding in the afternoon up at Big Bear, and then come back down south to go to the dunes where we could ride dirt bikes and stuff in the dark, but I don't know if that's legal. We'll work on that. Now, if you guys want to see that video, you should tell me in the comment section saying do it so I can have a reason to go do it. I'm trying to convince everybody to let me do this. Now, with that said, weekends here in San Diego are unlike any other place I've ever been. If you are a homebody and you want to stay home, great. You'll love it, right? Stay home, and as long as you stay away from downtown on Comic-Con weekends, I think you'll be relatively safe. Now, let's say you're not a homebody and you want to get out and experience things. You want to go watch a movie theater? Well, let's go watch a movie on a rooftop. You want to go have a sunset cruise? Let's go take a sunset cruise out in the Pacific. You want to have a snowboarding experience? Get in your car, drive 2 hours north and go to Big Bear. There are so many things to do and every weekend is different. I mean, for military families, you have no idea. Between SeaWorld, Legoland, and Sesame Place, there are already so many theme park things to do where you can easily distract the kids. And let's say you're feeling froggy, you want to hop, skip, and jump your behinds up to LA. Even more. We've got Knott's Berry Farm, we've got Disneyland, we got Universal. I mean, there are so many things to do. And what makes it even better is that most of these places offer veteran discounts. Or, for example, SeaWorld, Legoland, and I do believe Sesame Place as well, all give out free tickets for use every single year. This summer, for example, I took all of my children to Legoland, Sesame Place, and SeaWorld under the same 8 tickets they gave me to take them for the whole year. Yeah, we did that. And that doesn't mean that those are the only things you have options available to. There are wonderful hiking spots, lovely parks, botanical gardens, and of course you have the concerts that are here, as well as some of the live sports games. Now, there's no football team here, so I hope you like baseball or soccer or driving really, really far to go watch a football game live. But, you know, at that point, you're asking for it. Now, this is where I love talking about things because I think one of the most underutilized things I did during my active service was leverage the things that we were getting through the MWR. Some of those things that we don't even realize are available options. Now, I do remember there were several options I took. I remember going to Disneyland while I was stationed in 29 Palms. I remember doing a concert for Pearl Jam, I think it was, in 29 Palms as well. Some things I did out in Jacksonville, some motorcycle tours. We rode the Dragon's Tail out there. But one of the things I love about being here is there's an entire stand in the exchanges that allow you to pull any of the cheap ghost ride tickets, haunted houses, amusement parks, theme park rides. There's so much to do. Literally, you could just go to the MWR or ITT and you will have a ball looking at all of the things. I don't recommend you take your kids though, because I did, and I let them pull the little things they wanted to do. And yeah, there's a reason why I sell real estate for a living. I'm broke. The other big thing is that there's always something happening here. Now, like I mentioned, this is Comic-Con weekend, right? So we have Deadpool and Wolverine driving around in a slingshot was who I've seen. I had a buddy dressed as Aquaman. My personal friend who was a stunt woman on Black Panther. And I mean, there's so many different characters running around. I mean, I literally think I've seen every single one of the Avengers. And there were even sightings of John Cena. But how did they see John Cena? I thought you You get the reference. Outside of those things, you have things like Fleet Week, you have the aerospace museums kind of popping off. There is a whole lot of things to do. And to save you the time of having to sit here and watch me tell you about every single one and every single month, I actually put a little bit of like a calendar link down in the description. So if you click it, it sends you directly to it. No emails, no subscriptions, no phone numbers. Just click the link. Pull it up, it'll be downloaded. It actually has a chart of all the different events that are really kind of routine here. Some of them may change, so as it changes, I'll update that video and update this video. So we'll talk about that some other time though. But download that link, it's down in the description. So something that kind of hits me a little bit more emotionally, right, because I'm from South Carolina originally, is the fact that when you're here and if you are a military family, your kids will have a lot of great memories here. They will really remember living in California. And it doesn't mean that if you were stationed in Lejeune or if you guys get stationed down in K-Bay down in Hawaii, that they won't have memories there too. But San Diego presents a really unique place where my kids are so in tune with like things like influencer conferences. They want to go see their favorite YouTuber who's running an expo at this place. Like, there's so many things and they're so close to San Diego that it's kind of hard to say no to them when we want to get out for the weekend and go to something a little different. But just imagine yourself at 12 years old, your mom or dad taking you to watch the Blue Angels fly, or going to see your favorite superhero from the newest Marvel movie walking through downtown San Diego taking a picture. I saw a guy dressed in all Master Chief armor yesterday. It felt authentic. Dude was tall as hell. I almost fangirled. But then there's also camping by the beach. You have sticks, you have bonfires. It is one of the most amazing experiences, and really the reason why I love the fact that I get to have my kids here and let them see what that lifestyle looks like. So outside of all the things that there are to do, there is a number of different reasons why military families stay after service, and my personal favorite one of those is the community. There is such a large military community here, and in some of the different organizations that I'm a part of, I get to touch and meet so many different aspects of those communities, from the Veteran Business Association that I help run, where we get to connect with veteran business owners, helping showcase their businesses, helping them build and grow their business, to even some of the Chamber of Commerce's. There is so much community here and so much love for our veteran community here that I think that's one of the main reasons why people mostly stay. So when you're here in San Diego as a family, you really start to feel like your family is interconnected with all the other communities. And even if you don't feel that way, you were talking to the right guy, because a lot of what I do is try to find little creative ways to kind of match us up. But there are so many different reasons why, and that's probably one of the reasons why I love living in San Diego for as long as I have. If you are PCSing to San Diego, definitely click past the videos that focus on only the beach. Focus on what your lifestyle is like, what the communities that you're going to live in is like, and I think you're going to find that San Diego is probably going to be one of the best duty stations you've ever lived in. But don't take my word for it. Let's get you here. We'll talk soon.